we had talked about the Turning Pro Challenge. We started that last week, so I just wanted to do a quick review before we wrap it up. So let's take a look at what happened with our account in the challenge. So we had talked about trading like a professional. So one of the things that we had done was we had gone over the process that one could follow in order to trade a small account or trade the small account like a professional trader. And in that, there were three main areas of focus for us. First was preparation, second was execution, and third one was review. So those are the three things that we were watching. So let me give you a rundown on what happened with that, with the account that I was trading. So first thing I will just kind of walk through each of the things here and provide a review of where we sit. So the first thing is trading goal. So the trading goal was to make 100 pips per week and to trade the London session and trade 3 days per week. So in terms of the 100 pip per week goal, that was met. So was able to make more than 100 pips for the week, did trade the London session and did trade it 3 days a week. So full marks there in terms of our review. For the rules, I did follow the risk management rules. Most of my trades or all of my trades were 1.5 mini lots. So the account size was only $3,500. So that's why it was very important to manage the risk. All of them were 1.5 mini lots because I was taking more than one trade at a time, kept the risk small. I did go over 3 mini lots at one point because the opportunity was there and I had just basically scaled into my trade. So that was more of a managed risk that I took. But overall, I did stay within the risk. And I did trade with stop loss and I did not have, or I stopped, or I didn't have more than 3 losses in a row. So I followed that. So that was good. Trade management, there was one time, so I did have stop loss and take profit in place when I entered the trade. That was good. There was one time that I did not follow. I followed this rule, but then I moved my stop back to where it was just because there was a lot of volatility in the market. At one point, there were 3 different speakers on at the same time between Fed and Brexit and something else. So while trading the London session, I had moved my stop to break even +2, but then I ended up moving it back to the original, and then the stop did get hit because volatility came back into the market. So under those circumstances, it would have been better to just leave the stop at break even, or I should have just taken the 20 pips. However, I did end up moving the stop back. So next time, it would be better to just leave it in place and potentially maybe re-enter the trade if the opportunity sets up again rather than moving the stop back. So that's one thing that does need to change going forward. Next thing, in terms of preparation, did the daily market analysis every night, which is part of the trade room that I do. So that was good. Looked at the technical levels to trade from, again, part of the trade room that I do. So that was good. Looked at the news every day and created a trade plan. So all of that, I would say full marks there. And one thing that I did not do, and I do need to do this better, is write down these ones here. So I was not writing down or answering these questions properly every day. So I did do the analysis, but I did not write down these questions. So that's something that I need to add on. And in terms of marking the trades, I was creating notes in Evernote and putting down charts and stuff as I was taking trades. So that was good. Trade log was being maintained I should say trade journal was being maintained, which is good. So that was all good. I do need to do a better job of the market analysis. So that will be in my improvement list where I need to improve. And one thing that I would say I failed on was market review. I did not do the market review like I intended to. So that one I got 0 marks for because I could have done a better job at doing the market review. So in my trade journal here, you will see my entries and comments. but I did not, I don't have a review in here. So that's where I need to, I completely, I would say, got 0 marks here for daily review as well as weekly review. And this is where I need to do a better job of consistently doing the market review. So that will be on my improvements list for next week. So completely 0 marks there. And our checklist was good. So now let's take a look at where the account stands. So we started off with $3,500 in the account, and now we are at $4,540. So this was success. My goal was to make $300, so hit the $1,000. So I'm ahead of my goal. And in terms of the profit loss, so there was $1,000 in profit. So we are ahead of the game in terms of the actual account. And the two things that made a difference, a couple of trades that I took, the yen trades really played out. And I only traded the yen the first day that we were actually we saw the big drop in the market. These were not trade room trades. The rest of the trades were the trades that I took in the trade room. These set up outside of the trade room hours in the US session. And generally, I don't trade the US session. I just happen to be in front of the chart at that time when the trade set up. So I was able to capture those. On Friday, though, I did not get into any trades, and there was very good opportunity to short the yen crosses just because I was traveling. So I was not in front of my computer to manage the trades. So all in all, I would say a good week. And we'll keep doing these reviews every week. So this one was good week. We're ahead of the target. So we'll just continue on with them. Part of this challenge is to just make sure our behaviors are correct. We're not just looking at the results, but behaviors that will give us the results. So if you haven't signed up for this challenge, you can sign up, and the link you want to use to sign up. So basically what you can download those worksheets that I have to follow along. So you can go to tradingwithvenus.com/turn pro to sign up for that. And that's where you would get all the worksheets. So in terms of the number of trades, I usually take 2 to 3 trades a day. That's my number. I don't like taking too many trades. I did scale in on Friday, but overall 2 to 3 trades is what I tend to take on any given day. And if you wanted to, so those trades are also provided in the trade room. So if you wanted to sign up for the trade room, or if you want to learn more about the trade room, so basically we start off with the weekly market review, which is what we are doing. But in the trade room, when you join me, you also become part of my private Skype group where I share my trade ideas and analysis. So we do a daily market analysis call, similar to what we are doing here every evening. So we look at fundamental and technical analysis, and we mark the levels where we are likely to see the trades from. So those levels you can either trade yourself, but I also provide my trading signal. So you can, so I will basically, when I enter the trade, I post that where I'm entering the trade, where my stop loss and take profit targets will be. Those are during the London session that I do. And then every Friday, there's a members only webinar that we have, which is more of an educational webinar. So you get education as well as the market analysis and signals. So it's more of a comprehensive service. You also get my pivot point indicator once you sign up, because that's one of the indicators that I do tend to use, and I find that very, very beneficial. So you get that, and the cost for that is $97 a month. You can go to tradingwithvenus.com/trading-signals to get it. Or I've been getting asked by a lot of people as to if there are other options for signing up. I was only doing a monthly one, but I'm offering a couple of other packages now. So if you wanted to just sign up for like 6 months at a time, then you get a better price for the trading signals. It will be $67 a month if you sign up for a 6-month term, or if you want to sign up for a yearly term, then it's only $47 a month. So those are the couple of different options that I have just added for trading signals. And for all of them, it's the same service that you get, except that one is monthly. So if you just wanted to go month to month, and the other ones are more for term-based services. All right, so that's all I have. Any other questions before we wrap it up? Okay, perfect. So I don't see any more questions. So we'll call it a wrap. You guys have a wonderful trading week, and I will see you again next week then.